After a violent and chaotic 4th of July weekend in Navy Yard, D.C.'s mayor taking swift action, signing an emergency youth curfew expansion into law yesterday aimed at stopping late-night disturbances by large groups of teenagers. Maureen May this morning is in Navy Yard with more details on how it would all work. Mo?
Hey, good morning. So we've seen this happen in places like National Harbor, but here at Navy Yard, this is the hot spot where Mayor Bowser is saying that places like this need to crack down on these youth causing disturbances. So she signed this extension to the youth curfew amendment that she signed. 11 p.m. is now the new time curfew citywide for anyone 17 and younger. It allows for an even earlier enforcement of 8 p.m. in designated zones like here at Navy Yard. It comes after the weekend of mayhem that you talked about. Police say things really escalated Friday night, first near 1st and M Street in Southeast. Teens were reportedly setting off illegal fireworks, sparking fear and a lot of chaos. By the end of the weekend, there had been multiple arrests. 28 arrests have been made, 20 of them teens under 18 years old. Officers also recovered more than 400 fireworks, including Roman candles and firecracker rockets. The new emergency legislation moves the curfew up to 12:01 from 11 p.m. But in certain high incident neighborhoods like Navy Yard, officers now have the authority to enforce an 8 p.m. curfew. But neighbors say that may not even be enough to stop this disruption.
Well, honestly, I don't think it will be effective. It's too hard to manage, and it's not just the last weekend. I think the situation has been going on for at least 2 months or something like that.
On the 4th of July, Roman candles were being shot around 6 p.m. and people were affected, including myself, so it just wasn't a great situation. I think it needs to be earlier, and more police presence would probably help in the neighborhood.
I do notice some wildness every once in a while, obviously, but I don't know if they're gonna, be breaking the rules anyway. I'm not sure that a curfew will keep the kids inside. And it is summer, which will probably make it even harder.
So you hear the mixed reaction from neighbors, but I think the common theme was they're thinking more enforcement needs to be here in terms of police officers kind of standing by to make sure that they keep an eye on things. They don't think a curfew simply will work. As for this curfew, it will be in effect for the next 90 days, which is pretty much the duration of summer. Mayor Bowser has said that she plans to keep an eye on it along with her people to see how well it's working. If there are tweaks that need to be made, they certainly will do that as well. But they're saying it is a start to an ongoing problem that doesn't just affect D.C., as I said at the top of this report. Other areas like National Harbor has seen some issues with teens violating curfew. So we'll see how this one plays out. But again, it's a watch and see attitude. Folks are hoping that certainly this will help, but they're not holding their breath, unfortunately. They think a lot more still needs to be done. That is the very latest for now from Navy Yard. I'll send it back to you guys in the studio.